here. Sorry, didn't see you. No, well, what's the crack, everybody? Welcome to week 8 of the Hangry Caterpillar with me, William. This is the week 8 update to see whether I've turned into the biggest loser, or just a regular loser, or a nothing, a never was, never been. Yeah, so week 8 weigh in. I'll give it to you fast. There hasn't been very much special this week, so week 8 I am currently 87.2 kilos, which actually means I went from 87.9 down to 87.2, so 0.7 kilos for the week, which is just over a pound and a half I've lost this week, which is pretty good. Lent started this week, so me being a good Catholic boy, went off basically everything. So I'm off like sweets and chocolates and biscuits and everything. I think it was this week. Maybe it was week 4. Maybe week 4. But yeah, so the only snacks I have now are like peanuts, which are pure fat, so I shouldn't be really eating them. Like even me eating days. Eating days, I was just eating ordinary food. I even had, I think last week, I think one day I might actually had a big massive like chip from the takeaway on like Tuesday when I was working. We got like chip and stuffing, chip, pea gravy, stuffing, and onions. I didn't take any chicken this time. I got onions on it. A bit weird, but that was nice. Yeah, so point and a half this week. Yeah, pretty good. Still no exercise. That's me down. Let's see, 4.7. Let's see, 4.7 by 4.7 and a fifth. You're talking like £11 basically, because I think it was a wee bit over the start, probably a wee bit under that. So I'm talking like £11 off now, and that's like week 8, which is okay, like, but really I counted as week 6 because there was 2 weeks in there, as you see by like if you look at the other videos, that I didn't really get the fast or anything. So when you take it like that, it's like basically £11 in 6 weeks, nearly about £2 a week, which is good, like, since I'm not really exercising or anything, I'm just doing fasting days. So yeah, that's the kind of update this week. I can't think of anything that went like good or bad or anything like that. There was one day where I was absolutely starving. I think it might have been Friday. I don't know. Like usually I don't even feel hungry or whatever, and if I get anything, it's probably just like thirst or whatever. Or take a drink of water and it's fine. But I don't know what it was. But on Friday, well, I think I know. I'll tell you after. But I was absolutely like ravenous on Friday, especially at around like 5 o'clock or something like that. I was like, oh my god, I need something to eat. So I think I ended up taking a couple of slices of ham or something, which was alright. Like usually I don't eat my fast days, and yourself, you can be able to eat up to 600 calories on a fast day, but I usually don't do anything like that, because as soon as I start eating, it just makes me hungrier. So, but I did that day, and I had a couple of slices of ham, and I had like I think I might have had like a Pepsi Max or a Coke Zero or something, and yeah, it was gone. The hunger was gone. I don't know what it was, but I was a Thursday night. Now I had a couple of drinks on Thursday night. I went to the quiz with Susan and my friend James Macca, and then a couple other friends, John and Jerry. I went to the quiz that night. And I had about 3 Guinness, so maybe that was it, because I'm not really used to drinking this weather, to be honest. That was a nice wee treat. I actually really enjoyed myself that day. Actually, I had a KFC that day too. Yeah, so Thursday was a great day. I don't know, per Susan, her car is out of commission at the minute, so I took her to the gym, and I decided, oh well, like I'll probably have to come back for an hour and a half, and I haven't got dinner or anything, and we're going to the quiz later on. So, and I knew I was gonna have like a couple of drinks. So I was like, oh, I might get something to eat. So I told her before she went to the gym, I decided to go to KFC, and I have not been in KFC in like a long, long time. I don't know. The last time I think I went with her, it was for like lunch. So we met up for lunch one time, like months. Like I don't even know. It could have been a year ago for all I know. Um, I don't think it was a year ago, but I went to the drive-through and got like a zinger burger out of KFC, the double stack one. And obviously, if you get the double stack, you take one of the slices of chicken out, eat it like a burger. Then you've got the other slices of the chicken. No salad, of course. You don't win friends with salad. So I went and got that and ate it in the car and had the drink and had the fries and it was absolutely class. And then she got her, I let her know when she was sweating her ass off for like an hour and a half. I was sitting in the car eating the KFC. And then I left her home. I went home, got a lift up to the quiz later on, and I think I had like 3 Guinness maybe. I don't think I had more than that. I think I had 3 Guinness. And then Susan actually, because like I was drinking, she really said she would leave me home, so she left me home that night. So yeah, I had a KFC with Pepsi Max and fries, and I had a couple of Guinness or 3 Guinness at the quiz and had a good time. You know what? I had a really good day. I don't know what it was. It was just like it was just out of the usual. So you can still do it, and you can still do it and lose weight. You can have one wee day where you have like lots of treats, and you can still go for the gold and lose a pound and a half that week. Um, I don't know what it would have been like maybe if I hadn't been doing the 3 fast days. Maybe. Maybe if I was just doing 2, I would have been, it's fine, you didn't put on any weight. If I was doing the one, you're like, nah, leave it on. But yeah, that was it. So week 8, yeah, good going. I had that was a brilliant day. You know what? I felt so happy. I even thinking back at it now, got a smile on my face. I don't know what it was. It was just I just had that wee. I think I had a lot of free. I had a lot of free time in the evening. I was listening to music in the radio, enjoying myself. Like I was sitting in the car eating it. I don't know where I wasn't outside KFC. I went somewhere else to eat it. But I was listening to the radio in the car. It was kind of all peaceful. I was eating like the meat and all. It was class and tasted really nice. Then that night had the quiz. Enjoyed going to the quiz on that Thursday night. Yeah. And had the drinks and had the crack and yeah, it was a good night. Didn't win the quiz, of course, but sure, never do. Um, yeah, so and then on the Friday, I was that week. I was like, maybe it was just because I had like that so much on the Thursday. Maybe like the sugar or whatever the stuff I had. Maybe I was getting more than usual withdrawal pains on the Friday, so I had those 2 slices of ham. But just slice of ham is what like 20 calories or something, 25 calories, something like that. So I had 2 of those, so there's 50 calories for the day. Yeah, so that was it. That was good. I crack. Can't really remember what I done at the weekend. On Saturday, I think I went for a walk. Susan took me for a walk. Just to get me out exercising. She was not doing anything. So yeah, that's the update. So pound and a half down to 87.2 kilos now. I was hoping to get into the 86s, but not far off it. So pound and a half, that was alright. So I was like, yeah, 0.7, yeah, 0.3 kilos off. Well, sure, what can you do? I hope to get into the 86s next month. Then you'd think I would be. I'm only 0.2 away from the 86s. So next week, hopefully, you never know what's going to come up right enough. But sure, hopefully next week I'll be down on another kilo number. And then sure, maybe for a couple of weeks after that I might get it there. I was doing a wee calculation. I could lose another £22 before the wedding if I keep going the way I'm going. Even with like having period of 2 weeks where I'm useless in everything, which I don't want to do now. And I didn't want to do it then, but just in case anything came up. But I've got no weddings or anything. I've got nothing coming up, so it should be grand. But I think I haven't done this exercise. I've been on it for like 3 or 4 weeks. I need somebody to get in touch with me and tell me what I should be doing, how I should be organising my time. Tempted to get a personal trainer just to start out my life and go here, do it here or something. So I need to do some exercise, and if I do that, I'll wrap it up. I can lose another 30. I'd say I could easily lose about 30 or 35 pounds for this wedding, so that would be good. So we'll see how we get on. That's the update for this week. 0.7 kilos, just over £1.50 off this week. Had a class eating day on Thursday. KFC, Guinness, everything, brilliant. Um, I won't be doing that now. I don't be doing that next week. I think that was just like a one-off. St. Paddy's Day is coming up, so maybe St. Patrick's Day weekend. Meant to be going to Kilkenny, so I'm sure I'll have a few Kilkennys down there. So that's it. So that's it for me. If anybody wants to get in touch, there's comments down below. You can send DMs on. You can send me messages here, but you can send DMs. There's an Instagram. There's like the Hangry Caterpillar Instagram. There's my own Instagram as well, my own Facebook. So if anybody's kind of doing the same thing, get in touch. Or if anybody has any ideas what I should be doing for exercise, even getting out walking at this stage is something I'm not really doing much unless Susan drags me out. So yeah, get in touch and remember, stay hungry. Bye.